My name is Sean O'Donovan and I'm a supporter of the Royal Humane Society. Here's a story from 1905 recognised by the Royal Humane Society as displaying great courage and bravery. To provide some context for the time period, this was the same year that we saw the return of Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes and the introduction of Einstein's theory of relativity, E=mc². As a Welshman myself, this story resonates with me as it truly paints a picture of the awful conditions and hardships that many of the Welsh worked under as a miner, often the only profession that was available to them, particularly in areas in rural Wales. On the evening of Friday, the 10th of March 1905, a disastrous explosion took place in the number 1 pit at Cambrian Collieries in the Clydach Vale. The general conditions connected with the explosion made the event far more dangerous than usual. Not only was there deadly afterdamp and other poisonous gases present in great quantities, but the fire which raged was also such as to render the work of rescue most difficult. The fact of 30 people being killed and 14 being injured testifies to this. 45 men were at work in the 6-foot seam, which is 410 yards below the surface, and 70 men in the lower seam when the explosion occurred. A rescue party of the above-mentioned men descended the number 2 pit and after reaching the bottom made their way to the number 1 shaft, and after releasing the cage, a work of 2.5 hours, the 70 men here at work were sent to the surface. The rescue party then ascended and changing cages descended to the 6-foot landing and eventually, after penetrating as far as possible into the workings, succeeded in saving 15 of the men in the upper seam. Great risk was incurred by all from the terrific heat, afterdamp, and danger from falls of the roofing, and more. Thank you for listening to this story. It's just one of thousands, and if you'd like to find out more about the Royal Humane Society and support its work in its 250th year, please do explore the website further. Thank you.